All right, welcome. Scott coming back at you from 3CDSB Edmonton, here for Force Specific Programming. We're going to tailor stuff back this week. Last week was a killer week looking at the videos, participating in some of the videos. I know my class was a little bit tougher than my usual, but it was a great little challenge. Now it's time to regress it back. We're going to work on tempo. We're going to work on what we call slow and controlled movements. So no racing through stuff, no just powering through. We're going to slow it down a little bit more on the endurance style of stuff. So we're kind of sitting there around that like 10 to 15 rep range. Some things are going to be lower than that, single-sided stuff. We're going to get maybe 5 or 6 on each side, but we're going to still hit a total of around those 12. Okay, so we're going to fire through a bunch of stuff today. Today's what we call superset day. So we're going to be doing 2 sets of exercises back to back before taking a short break. Today's only going to be about a minute break. Okay, so we're going to do exercise number 1. We're going to immediately jump into exercise number 2. Then we're going to take a break. We're going to repeat that 4 times. So we're hitting our 4 sets. And then we're going to move on to our next one after, again, a little mini break between each of them. So way slower, nice, good tempo, good under control. You might feel it to be harder than usual because we're used to moving quicker than what we're going to be doing today. So with that, what we call time under tension, we start to feel more fatigue in the body, more muscle mass needs to be recruited, more muscle fibers need to be activated and firing to be able to get through these movements. Okay, so you're going to feel it in a different aspect. It's going to be an amazing, amazing workout. It's just going to be a different feel from the high intensity stuff we've been doing in previous weeks. All right, a couple things before we get rolling. Number 1, grab your music, make sure you got that pump and make sure you get yourself energized and ready to go. Number 2, make sure you got your water. So make sure you top that guy up. You've got it beside you on the couch or on the floor beside, wherever you have it. Number 3, as I demonstrate, if we need to modify or rest because things are getting a little bit tiring, if you got to cut down reps, do so as well. That's completely okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're going to go through couple different things first. I'm losing it already. We're gonna go through the disclaimer first, okay? Before I go through the disclaimer so that you have time to run around and grab what you need while I read the disclaimer. You need some kind of weight, whether it's wine bottles, boxes, something with some weight, your dumbbells, your kettlebells, if you do have that stuff at home. Maybe you've just kind of made a makeshift kind of setup of a box or a crate, something like that. Grab something like that. You're also gonna need a chair or something, so the edge of the couch. If you wanna go lower, you can sit onto the couch cushion itself. Grab yourself your kitchen chair. Just make sure it doesn't roll, make sure it stays stable, okay? Set of dumbbells, kettlebells, medicine balls, something else that you can also put your hand onto that's gonna elevate one hand higher than the other. Now that could be a medicine ball in the case of what I'm using today. You could use a stack of books, okay? Maybe that crate, just something that's gonna give you a little bit of a difference in height. Now height doesn't matter so much, just make sure it's not like a 3-foot difference. If it's about a foot or so, that's perfect, even a little bit less than that. But we could be talking that even if it's only a couple inches, that's completely okay. It's gonna change the dynamic of the exercise just a little bit, okay? Go run and grab that now. I'm gonna read that disclaimer, then we're gonna get into our warm-up here, all right? In response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness classes to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not part of the Canadian Armed Forces recognize and acknowledge that their age, their health status, and their physical fitness level are unknown, and it's entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable that you consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not part of the Canadian Armed Forces to consult the Get Active questionnaire, which we've placed down in the bottom of the comments there. It's through the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology. If you ever experience any pain or difficulty during these exercises presented in the video, it's also recommended that you do stop and then you do reach out to your healthcare provider. If you are a CAF member and you get injured during this workout, please remember you got to fill out that CF98 to be able to get through all the proper processes. We've cleared that up. You got your water, you're back in time, you made it before I got to the disclaimer, you grabbed all your gear, you're all set to go, you're all ready to roll. We're gonna work a little bit more on the mobility stuff. We're not gonna do so much in the way of the high knees, the butt kicks, things like that. We don't need to ramp the heart rate up a ton for this one because there's not a whole lot going on, but we do wanna circulate the blood just a little bit, okay? So, starting with the arms go out nice and wide, little circles, and you're gonna slowly get bigger with them. And it's gonna be kind of on you, so as you're ready, start to circulate a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. All the way until you get fully crossed in front. Then reverse your direction, so start out wide, nice and slow. Slowly work yourself bigger, bigger, and bigger. Definite different feels starting earlier in the week for myself. Usually I'm a little bit later in the week. This week, I got the chance to jump up early to see how it feels at a different time, different day, different programming. It's feeling great. You guys are gonna love this. All right. So now to mess with the mind, because you know I'm good for it. Placing the hand directly in front, you're gonna move it out to a 45-degree angle, and I want you to roll your shoulder in that direction. Now what I mean by that is we do normal shoulder rolls here, okay? So we roll forward. I want you to actually roll out at that 45-degree angle. So, hand straight out, hand 45 degrees, so you can see my shoulder, and I'm pushing towards that shoulder and pulling it back. So easiest way to think of this is you're a train, you're trying to be a locomotive, you're trying to roll around with it, all right? But you're pulling back at that 45-degree angle and pushing forward at that 45-degree angle. We're not rolling forward, we're rolling out. And again, that's for this guy up here. So you'll notice that it kind of goes out towards that hand and back in. Shake it out, because some people already feel the tension, they feel the tiredness of it. Hand goes back out at that 45-degree angle, reverse your direction. Now for most, this is a little bit easier. But again, if you feel it tiring, don't tense up. Remember that we're just trying to loosen things up, so we're just rolling through a process. Beautiful. Other side. Doesn't matter which way you go. If you want to go backwards first, go for it. If you want to go forwards first, go for it. Doesn't matter. Here's where you'll start to notice the crunching, the creaking. A little bit different than what you might have felt just doing the regular arm circles. Just trying to get all that looseness going, all that tightness that's jammed up in there. We're trying to get it mobile. Reverse your direction. Beautiful. Still going with those shoulders, you're going to draw an infinity sign in front of you. So leading with the back of your hand, and what I mean by that is you need to rotate your hand so the back of the hand follows first. Okay? And you'll notice that I even sway with it. It's not just rigid with the arm. You can move with it. I tend to rock, I tend to sway. It just keeps me loose, which is exactly what we're trying to do. But remember, twist the hand, back of the hand, back of the hand, back of the hand. So again, brain to body connection, my fave. Beautiful. Other hand, back of the hand. Remember, as you get the movement, we start to feel rigid. As you start to get it, really flow with it. Reason for the rotation, a lot of people ask, well, why do we rotate? Why do we twist the hand like that? It's to get the rotator cuff going. When we just do the arm circles, we tend to end up with just the main muscle groups being worked more and warmed up more. The rotation now fires those little internal and external rotators of that shoulder, okay? Super important. More often than not, when you feel a twinge, a tweak, that's usually the guys that go first, just because of them being smaller, they're not as strong and not as powerful because they stabilize. Beautiful. All right, heel to toe and then down. So it's heel to toe and down. So bring that foot up, flex the foot, pull it back, step down. So we're just waking up the calf, waking up that tib end, which is that guy right in the front of the shin. So when you run, it feels tight right in the front, that's that guy. Up, point, back, down. Nice. Two more. Up, point, back, down, boom, 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 boom. Switch your sides. Up, point, back, and down. If you're finding that one side feels tighter than the other already, you know you got some work to do when we get to the stretching portion to focus on more. Two more. Good, last one. Start to hear the crunching, the creaking, things are loosening up. Bring the knee up towards the hips, go out to the side as far as you can, tap, but then come back. So you're not just twisting from this open leg, we're twisting from that planted leg. Tap, come back. Tap, come back. If you find balance tough with this one, that planted foot, grip your toes into the ground. I like to call them monkey feet. Use your toes, hold tight, kind of grounds you in. You'll see this with a lot of yoga. We should with all our lifting and stuff, but it really does stem from yoga to really kind of ground you in. You're rooting yourself into that ground to keep yourself stable. Other side, same thing, up and out, tap. And take note, left to right. What's worse? Two more. Beautiful. Now to mess with the mind. The figure eights that we did with the arms, we're going to turn that figure eight so it's a regular shape of an 8. So instead of the infinity sign, it's now that figure 8. You're going to swing the leg out, come back behind the body and swing it up. And you're going, what the hell are you talking about? Here it is. Starting. We come across the body, go to the outside. We come behind the body, come to the outside. So you can see that figure 8, right? Out and around. Out and around. Then once you have it, and I'm struggling today with it, but you can actually get some speed going with it because you want to relax, right? So you're just swinging. You got it? Beautiful. Let's try the other side now. Same thing. Across, behind and out. Across, behind and out. And then once you have it, you can try and speed it up. Really just the whole goal is don't be rigid. Don't be so tight with it. Try and at least relax the leg. Relax the hip. Even if you don't get big circles, keep them smaller. Right? We got it. Beautiful. Palms together. Nice deep squat, whether your heels come up or not, I don't care. All you're doing from here is just then pressing the hips out. Hold for 1, 2, come back out. Again, press. 1, 2, one more time, come up. Out. 1, 2, stand up. Shake it out. Again, palms together, down we go. Out for 1, 2, back in. 1, 2, good, one more. Wonderful, up we come. Shake it out one last time. Down we go. 1, 2. Last 1, 2. Beautiful. Coming up, love it. Mini lunge, doesn't matter which foot goes forward. Little quarter lunge, rotate over the front leg. Come back. Whichever leg is behind you, that hand goes up and then you bend over the front. Come back. Switch. Rotate first. Come back. Bend over top. Come back. Switch. We got 2 more on each. Quarter, turn, back, flex. Good. Lunge, turn, woo, flex. Good, last one's each, here we go. Rotate, flex. Good, last one, rotate, and a flex. Good, take a second, grab some water. We're feeling warm already. That's all it takes to get the heart rate up just a little bit. That's all we need. All right. Here we go. Gotta get my fancy dance timer going. First 2, you need your chair, you need your couch, you need whatever you ran and grabbed. I'm gonna use this for both of the exercises. You can use the chair for one, dumbbells for another, or whatever you grab for your weights. The other one is going to be a weightlifting one, so up to you if you want to use it. I'm just going to use a chair. It's close enough. It's not as heavy. If you want to be more focused on the weight and the strength portion of that, add more weight to it. I'm just gonna show it with the chair, and I'm gonna actually do the workout with the chair because I've already done a little bit of a workout this morning, so I don't wanna overdo it myself, right? Number one, single leg squats to a chair. I'm gonna show it from the front, I'm gonna show it from the side. You have two options with this one. Level one, if you're not strong with anything single leg, you're gonna lift that leg and you're just gonna slowly lower yourself down to the chair. Once you get to the chair, put that foot back down, stand up, okay? If you got the strength to come back up, I want you to balance, slowly down, and then slowly back up. Those are your choices, right? One or two. Either single foot, sit down, but both feet stand up, or we're gonna do one leg and then the other leg, okay? Either way, starting left leg first. Our first set's gonna be 8 reps. Our second set's gonna be 7. Third's gonna be 6. And our last set is going to be 4 on each side. Our second exercise is a bent over row. Now, again, using the chair, using whatever you have. I've got this, so instead of just moving around, I'm just gonna stick with this guy. So, we grab that weight, we get our nice shoulder width stance, we hinge over, pull the chair to your chest, really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together. So, from the side, we hinge over, we row. Notice how I'm really focused on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Hold for that split second and back down, all right? Everything's gonna be on me, okay? I'll give you some counts for the first couple reps, just so you can feel what my pace is. Then you can just follow along so don't just hear me counting numbers the whole way through, because we know that's never fun. So, your choice. Either sit, stand, or whatnot. Here we go. Leg goes up, nice and slow. We're gonna try and take like 3 seconds to go down. Here we go. Beautiful, back up, however you want to. That's your choice, that's 1. Good, squeeze your glutes. Really keep that knee over top of the toes. Push through the heel to drive yourself up. That's 3. 4, we're halfway. Notice that when I come up, I'm not using a big swing. I'm just kind of leaning forward to put the weight back into my leg, and then I'm standing up. You'll notice that I'm not really trying to like swing the arms. No cheating. All right, 2 to go. Starting to feel it already. Maybe the knees feeling tired. More glute activation. Last one. Nice and slow. And up, good, switch sides. Again, from the other side. Here we go, number 1. Nice and slow. Back up, that's 1. If you gotta tap that foot down, keep a little bit of balance. 2, that's okay. Nice and slow on the way down. Fire hard on the way up. If you're kind of in between, you can kind of just put the toes down to give that little bit of balance if that's what you're struggling with right now. All right, 3 to go. Nice and slow. You'll find that it's a whole lot more tiring. Last one. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. Take that quick second, transition to your weights, your chair, whatever you're using. We have 10 reps. All 4 sets of them are at 10 reps. Ready? Hinge, go. Nice and slow. Squeeze for that second, back down. Nice and slow. Squeeze for 1, back down. So still keep your glutes engaged. Keep your core tight. Head in a nice neutral alignment. We tend to, when we get down, we tend to hinge our head up. Got 3 left, nice and slow. One more. Beautiful, you got your break? Easy stuff, right? That's what we all say. You got 1 minute. Then we're going back. Remember, we're gonna take 1 off on that first one. So it's only 7 per side, but we're still doing our 10 for all 4 of those rows, all right? Feeling good. Who said you're not gonna sweat without doing a little bit of cardio, right? No cardio in this guy, but we're still feeling it. It's good. Again, a lot of people are like, wow, I'm feeling it already, Scott. My legs are like, whoo. It's because we don't normally go that slow when we do our workouts. we tend to speed it up just a little bit, but as soon as we take longer for the full set, again, overall fatigue starts to play a factor. Then your body goes, wow, what am I supposed to do? And it needs to figure it out. You telling it what to do, it needs to figure out how to get there. So it's getting that brain guessing, it's keeping it on its toes. That's how things change. That's how we grow, that's how we get better, right? All right, ready? 5 seconds. I don't care which leg you start with, pick your favorite. Maybe pick your worst one first, that's usually what I like to do. 2, 1, let's go. Remember, nice and slow on the way down and up. If at any point, for some reason, you're feeling okay, then all of a sudden you're like, I can't get back up off the chair halfway through a set, that's fine. Just put that second foot down, stand up. Nothing wrong with that. Boom, and back up. That's 4 already. This is a great way to start working to pistol squats if this is something you always wanted to work on. Here's a great little exercise for it. Boom. One more. Nice, good control. And up, nice, other side. Woo. Ready, go. That's 2. Keep everything engaged as you go down. Don't just plop into that chair. You're already at 4, only got 3 to go. Last guy, last guy. Beautiful. Feeling that burn right in those quads, right above those knees. Back to your bent over row. Grab your weight, grab your chair. Maybe you're using the kid right now, the dog. Whatever works. Hinge, row. Squeeze. Remember, still 10. Nice and slow. Squeeze. Good tempo. Nothing's faster than the other. If anything, you can speed on the way up, but slow on the way down. Two more. Last guy, big squeeze. Love it. Got your minute. So you'll definitely feel it's a way slower pace than what we were kind of used to, again, from last week. Gotta get that body guessing. We've given it lots of go, go, go. Now we're gonna slow it down and give it patience. And it's gonna hate you for it. But that's great, that's perfect. It means it's gonna be ready for the next time you do it. Beautiful, beautiful. Whew, almost there, under 30 seconds. Shake them out. If you need a quick stretch of those quads, hey, go for it. You feel it. Give her. Feeling good? Feeling good. All right, numbers are going up, more people are jumping on, this is awesome. Keep that going, spread the word, share all these videos, share our Instagrams, share the Facebook, share the YouTube, like you name it, we're on it all. We're here for you. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. 6 only. And you're going, woohoo, yes. Because it's way harder all of a sudden, right? You get 2 and you're going, oh God. Remember, slow on the way down. If you want to pop up faster than me, that's okay. But I want you to go slow on the way down. 2 more. Good, last one. Maybe balance is hard right now. Work through it. Shake it out, switch legs. Ready? Go. One more. Beautiful. All right. Grab those weights. Ready? Hinge. Drop them down and row. 1. Squeeze. 'That's it. Two left here. One more. Beautiful. Shake them out. Take that quick minute. You'll notice that the minute at first you're like, wow, tons of time. It starts to creep in. It's not so much, right? We're taking just over a minute and a half to do both of these exercises. So we're working longer than we're getting our rest. So we're actually slowly building that lactic acid feel. That's why we're finding that those lunges, or sorry, those single leg squats are getting a little bit tough, right? But that's okay. Why? We don't grow if we just stay in our happy place. We want to be in our happy place, but why? Let's get better. Let's get stronger. Let's love life just a little bit more, right? This one's 4 each side, 10. Then we got a bit of break while I demonstrate the next 2. Whew, feeling it. All right, ready? On that single foot, again, pick your worst side, pick your best side, whatever you like. 2, 1, let's go. It's only 4, it's a cakewalk. Piece of cake, right? 2 more. Don't speed up on me, stay slow. Good. Switch. Down we go. Boom. Two more. Side's getting tough. We're gonna put that foot down for that balance. Last one. And up, good. Switch it over. Here we go. Hinge, row. Last one. Beautiful. Got a bit of a break, 90 seconds here. Do that quick check. Pop in, quick check, should be feeling good. Starting to swell a little bit, it's perfect. Loving it. Great way to kind of end the work day. Suppers after this. Your wind down time. Get out with the dog afterwards. Enjoy some of the sunshine while we got it. Nothing but good positive vibes, right? Next one, we got a clock lunge. So think of a clock on the ground. You're gonna step with your one foot. In this case, it's gonna be your right foot. Stepping to 12 o'clock, come back to the start. Step to 1 o'clock, come back to the start. To 2 o'clock, side step to 3, back step for 4, back step for 5, reverse lunge for 6. Then we reverse sides, okay? You need to face me the whole time. Don't rotate to 1 o'clock. Don't rotate to 2 o'clock. You're just going in those directions, but toes pointing towards that camera, towards your laptop, towards whatever you're using to watch me right now. Your second one is uneven push-ups. You can do them from knees, you can do them from toes. This is where I said grab that book, grab something with some different height, okay? For myself, I've got my medicine ball. One hand on the medicine ball, one hand on the floor. Knees or toes, you're only doing 6 on each side, all right? So you can do half on your toes, half on your knees. Doesn't matter, just make yourself successful. So, hand is up, we're just down and back up, all right? Do all one side before you roll it over, all right? Because you can't see the camera while you're looking at the floor. Keep your head down. All one side, then all the other side. All right. Coming up, you got 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Nice and slow, we're at 12. Push back to 1. Push back to 2, push back to 3, push back to 4, so you're almost sitting slightly back, to 5, a little bit more, to 6 is our reverse, Now switch, 6 o'clock again, then 7, then 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Keep going, one more time around that clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, repeat other side, 6, 5, 4, no, I can't count, 11, 12. Good. Working your way down to the floor. Grab your ball, couch cushion, whatever you're using. Again, pick whichever side first, doesn't matter. Nice, good, slow control. We're gonna try and take about 2 seconds for each repetition. Okay, toes, knees, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, switching sides. Give it a quick roll over. Toes or knees, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, got your break. Take that minute. Should have felt different. One side can't get a full extension, where the other side can. So you're getting that protraction of that shoulder. You're getting a full chest firing on one side, while another needs to hold a partial, okay? Best part about that partial is most of the time, whatever you grabbed, when you get up to the top position, it's basically the bottom position on that shortened arm. So at the bottom of your push-up, that's where it's getting strong and isolating just for a moment. So having that isometric there, we start to grow and get stronger around that range of motion. Next one will be 5, okay, 2 around the clock, but only 5 on each side. All right, feeling good already, right? We're gonna start early. That minute is too long. We're feeling great. Let's keep it going. Again, we do want that sweat rolling. If you're finding that you need more time though, jump in after the minute, at the minute, minute and a half, whatever you need. But here we go. 12, to 1, to 2. That's our pace, keep it going. To 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. One more time. 1, there we go. 2, barely, I can't count while I do it, you know. 3, means I'm working. My brain can't think of other things right now, right? There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, good. Grab that ball, grab your fave. Down we go. Toes, knees, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, one more. 5, good, other side. All right, hands up, go. Last one. Boom, break time. Well done. Again, got your minute. Whew. It is warm. Hiding in the house, hiding out of that wind. Warmer than I expected. This is fantabulous. Again, in between, you can always do those heart rate checks. do that quick check. See how you're feeling. It's also a good way to check in to see if your heart rate's doing what it's supposed to be. If it's super, super low after doing this, there might be some questions around that. On the other end, if you're super, super dying, maybe we gotta scale it back just a little bit. A little bit too much effort, all right? All right, 2 around, 4 reps. Push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can go at your pace. Again, just try and keep everything slow controlled. I'm at 3 now. Other leg. Beautiful. Back to the start. Second time around that clock. Remember, chest up, looking forward. 6 o'clock here. Switch. And last one. Beautiful. Grab that other implement. 4 on each only. It's going down. It's feeling a little bit easier, but at the same time, it's feeling a little bit harder. All right, hands on whatever you're doing. Knees, toes, don't matter. Up, go. Beauty, switch. Goes by a little bit quicker. Hand down, and go. Beautiful, break time. One more round, one more round. Ooh, yeah, we'll see. I think I got a little bit extra on the workout today. We're gonna post the whole workout in case I don't get through it all anyway. I've got 4 supersets. Depending on time, we'll see. I've got maybe 3 through for sure, but we're gonna see what happens. We got one more round of this yet, and then we're gonna jump into our next 2. All right. Feeling good. Heart's now going. Everyone hates those push-ups. Maybe you've already done lots within the last few weeks with our programming. Very effective one, but gotta watch we don't overdo it. That's why I'm changing up balance and really shortening down those reps. We're not just gonna completely blast them out to the point that all of a sudden you can't push yourself off the couch tomorrow, because then we'll be getting texts and emails and all those kind of comments being like, dude, I can't move, which we kind of giggle at a little bit. We all know that because we're all the same way, right? Last one, we're gonna shorten it down again just that little bit to make sure I can at least get through the next one. So only one time around. Here we go. I got super excited making the program, making the class. My timing's a little off. But again, we're still gonna post everything down at the bottom. 6 o'clock, switch, so that you can still go through it all. If you wanted to add into it later this week, or if you're gonna stick around and do it after, that's up to you. That's 11, one more here. 12, good, do your push-ups. 4 and 4 again. Doesn't matter which side you start on, your choice. Hands are down, knees are toes. Ready, go. And switch. Hand down, hit it. Last one. Woo. There it is. All right, 90-second break. Oh yeah. This will be perfect timing. We're definitely gonna get that 3rd one in. Not the 4th one, unfortunately, but 3rd one for sure. How we feel? We laughing, we loving life right now? Hopefully. I love delivering these. These are awesome. Great time to be able to still connect with everyone, even though we're still stuck at home. We haven't heard anything yet, but hopefully soon. Sounds like good things are starting to come with things opening up slowly. So hopefully sooner or later we're gonna be back at you in that field house doing all this kind of fun stuff. All right. So about 40 seconds. So the next one, weighted or unweighted, that is completely up to you. Whatever you want to use for weight, I don't care. And it doesn't matter if you use one hand or two hands to hold that weight, okay? I'm gonna show it without weight for the first round. I'll show it with weight the first round, without weight the second round. Basically the exact same movement, just nothing in your hands. Single leg deadlift to balance. We're gonna do it from the side, it's easiest to tell. You're gonna drive with your heel, straight line from your ankle all the way to your shoulder, and you're only hinging forward to the point where you can get to. If you can't get the parallel, that's fine. If you get lower than that, that's fine, as long as you're not bending your back to get to that point, okay? And what I mean by that is, driving with my heel, I dip, that's as far as I go. If I go any further, you'll just see my back go. You're not gonna see the actual hip hinge anymore, okay? If I'm holding a weight, my right leg is moving, so my right hand is holding the weight, and I dip, I come back up and I balance. I dip, I come back up and I balance. Here's where the monkey feet come in, okay? Next one's a high pull. Again, doesn't matter which you use, whatever you're holding on to, a textbook, weights, garbage can, whatever. Both hands together, pull. Make sure the elbows are higher than the hands. But we're only pulling to kind of like the crest of that PSP, so kind of like just below the neck, okay? About shoulder high. It's about as high as we're going and that's it. Anything higher, we really feel the shoulders. Now with this one, make sure you're not shrugging, all right? Your choice if you want weight or not. Weight first, get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. To balance. Everything's just flowy and slow and controlled. If you want to go slower, go slower. If you want to go a little bit quicker, go a little bit quicker. But you're doing 12. We're already at 5. There you go. 6. Notice I keep my head in line. I'm at 9. 2 more. 1 more. Good, switch sides. Now that side's tired, it gets a chance to move. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway. All right, we got 2 left here, team. Good, last one. Beautiful. All right, shake those legs out. If you're using dumbbell hands together, same thing with the kettlebell. Whatever you're using, even if your hands are weird and awkwardly high or awkwardly wide, as long as you keep the elbows higher, you're just not gonna get up to the neck, which is fine. Ready? Let's go. You got 12, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 1, 2, 3. Boom, there's 4. I can't count, this is 4. Must be doing a good job, really can't keep count. Good job. Shoulders are down, shoulders are back, only coming to about shoulder high with the weight, whatever you're using. Two left. Last guy. And your break. Whew. That's it, that's it. Keep that going, we're doing awesome. We're feeling it. Starting to get huffy puffy, trying to feel tired, means doing a hell of a job. That's what I want. That's all I expect. Keep that rolling. Two rounds for sure, maybe a third one to get all four. We'll see what we got for time. Just remember, we're gonna get that stretch in. That's one piece we cannot forget. We tend to forget about it in the gym. What we do is we make sure we get all our bicep curls and our squats in. If we're running out for time, and we tend to push that stretching and that foam rolling, everything like that, off to the wayside, right? Sometimes it's better to cut that workout short to be able to make sure you at least get 3 or 4 minutes of that stretching or that foam rolling, just to be able to bring that recovery back to the body before all of a sudden you take off and sit back in your desk for another 3 or 4 hours and not move, and then you're like super stiff and hating life, all right? Back to the first guy. 12 reps again, ready, go. Again, if you want to go quicker than me, that's fine. I find speed kills in this one, so slow and controlled is better. That's 8 already, we got 4 to go. You got it, you know you do. Don't giggle, it gets hard. If you laugh, it makes it harder. Good, other side. Switching over. Ready? Let's go. This is my bad side. Should have did it live first. It's okay. Gotta bring a little bit of comedic relief to all the crazy workouts that we provide to everyone. Halfway. Woo. Keep going. Don't fall over. Again, put that foot down if you need that balance. If you've hit 12, stop. This is my last guy. Good. All right, to those upright rows. The high pull. Go. Remember, faster up, slower down. Nice. This is what we can get on board with. Here's a great time to catch your breath. Turn the brain off just a little bit from the last exercise. Last 3. First. Boom. Last guy. Yes, beautiful. Let it go. 2 more rounds yet. Secretly, we're gonna sneak in just 1 more round though. This time is going by way too fast. We're having too much fun. Got excited making the program. Take that breath, calm that heart rate. I always talk about big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Gives you a chance to slow the heart rate down again, even if it's only 4 or 5 beats. You feel a little bit more human when the heart rate's high to be able to get it down even 4 or 5 beats, okay? Last one, that's all you gotta think. We're done after this. I psyched you up for more, and then the best part is we get to cut it just a little bit short because there's too much content, but that's okay. Remember, it'll be posted for you if you want to torture yourself a little bit further, and I welcome everyone to continue on after this to finish up that last one of 4 and the last 4th one of this one as well. So, last but not least, here we go. I'm switching sides, doing the crappy side first. 2, 1, here we go. Just 10. So a couple less because now we're starting to feel fatigued. We're starting to feel a balance problem. Maybe it's just me. Remember, grip those toes, right? Grab the ground. Whether it's the carpet, whether it's the grass outside, wherever you're tuning in. 4 left. Good, one more. Beauty, switching sides. Last 10, here we go, hit it. You always find one side better than the other. Usually your non-dominant's the better side, depends. Almost done, 2 to go. Stay strong. Good, last one. Beauty, all right. Last set of rows. Home stretch, and this is the easy guy, go. If this is too easy, grab both dumbbells. Put one in each hand, same thing. Nothing's gonna change other than you got more weight. Make it more challenging, so lots of change. Brain's mush from the awesome workout. That's what you want. No stress, right? You can't change life for the next few minutes. Enjoy it, live in the moment, have fun. 4 to go. Here's 3, one more. Boom. Beautiful, shake it out. Whew. Give those shoulders a shake, give those legs a shake. I know those legs are feeling it. Give yourself a big pat on the back, a big high five, whatever works for you. If you're doing this with someone as a social distance, kind of a social distance high five, congratulations, we made it. Keep yourself moving, as you notice I always do, but I never sit still, that's just me. Give yourself moving, we're gonna give it about a minute. We're gonna drop down, we're gonna stretch. Actually today we're gonna do everything standing. The only thing you're gonna need is the edge of a couch or a wall or something to be able to hit the calves. Other than that, we'll be able to do everything freestanding, all right? Well done. They never sound as hard on paper. We get into it, we always get a good sweat going. We feel fantastic doing it. Again, very force specific. Some of the movements aren't 100% sport specific in the way of how you actually move to pick up that sandbag, but they are targeting the muscles that would be used to do that exact same thing, okay? So even though we've changed it up slightly, it's still hitting those muscle groups that are gonna get you the faster times, the better gold, the silvers, the platinums, whatever you're shooting for. All right, find yourself that wall, whatever you're using. We're gonna do that calf stretch. I'm gonna show it just with the chair just so you can kind of see it. I don't got the great setup for a wall in my room. So planting one foot up against it, really pull those toes up. Then what I want you to do is not just lean forward, I want you to push your hips forward. Then you're gonna start to feel that stretch in that calf. If we just hinge, we're actually losing more of the stretch because we're providing more slack down to the calf. We need to be able to bring those hips forward, and that's where you're gonna feel it. A little bit of double duty, take the hands behind you, pull the shoulder blades together, pull the arms away, or place your hands on your low back and try and squeeze your elbows together. So either one is gonna give you a good stretch in the chest. Use whichever one you feel more. So a little bit of double duty here, stretching that calf. Calves are a bad one, especially with the boots that you gotta wear. Sitting at a desk all day, sitting in the car, sitting at home, sitting. These guys get bad, and we tend to forget about them until they cause us a problem. All right, shake that one out, opposite leg. Again, bring it up nice and high first. Step yourself closer, push yourself towards that wall or towards that couch, but bring your hips, don't bring your head. From here, take the hands together, push the arms away, round out the back a little bit from the rows. Give them a little bit of a stretch. You can tilt one side more than the other if you like, or I just like to press both together. Beautiful. You can get rid of the couch, get rid of the chair. Plant one heel, doesn't matter which one, plant a heel, sit back. You're gonna feel calf again, but you're also gonna feel hamstring glutes. That's gonna be from our straight leg deadlift. Okay, so really get that hinge going, feel the hips, the glutes. Beautiful, switching sides. All right, plant that other heel, sit back, feel that stretch. Maybe you've got some of the shakies right now, maybe the toes are starting to flutter. It's hard to get that leg straight because the hamstrings are tired, the quads are tired to have to squeeze. Which means you did a heck of a job today. All right, grab onto your favorite ankle, doesn't matter which one. Stretching quads next. Remember that knee to knee is key, so if you need to hinge forward first and then press the hips forward, that's better than being out here. This, you don't feel as much of the stretch. So again, bring it knee to knee, so you'll notice I hinge forward first, get the knees together, and then push my hips out. You're gonna feel a deeper stretch into that quad and into that hip flexor. If you're finding balance an issue, hand up will help. Finger on the belly button will help. Some say tongue to the roof of your mouth helps as well. Or I find just stare at something that's not moving. So something that's on the ground, maybe the coffee table, the TV remote, whatever's just kind of sitting still, not doing anything. All right, we're flipping over, other side. Grab on, knee to knee, push the hips forward. Again, balance however you need to. Beautiful. Last little sets. Take it in one hand, doesn't matter which one. Give yourself a pat on the back, grab onto that elbow. You kind of create a hole where your head can sit. So get that stretch of that tricep down from the push-ups, but keep that head straight. Don't try and crane it out of the way. Just pop it right into the hole that you've created. Shoulder width feet, whichever elbow is up in the air, I want you to rotate and flex to that side. Not rotate, sorry, flex to that side. Feel the pull all the way down. Solid, solid stretch. Beautiful. Shake that out again, take a second, pat in the back, grab the elbow, head goes where it's supposed to, then we hinge over. If you feel like you've lost some of this stretch, it could be that the elbow migrated forward towards your chin. So really keep that elbow pulled back as you slope to the side. Beautiful. Shake that out, let the blood come back into the arms. Perfect timing, that's fantastic. Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed that for specific programming. Again, link in the description with the rest of the workout. So there's 2 exercises left, so one more superset that we missed. It's a half kneel wood chop. So we're kneeling in this position with some kind of weight and rotating. And then you got a side plank hip dip. So in your side plank, you're dropping your hip to the floor and then popping yourself back up, right? We've all seen that one on many occasions, so I'm not gonna go ahead and demonstrate that one. If you have comments, we're around for the next 15 minutes. When the video shuts down, all you need to do is just go into the comment section of the live portion of when it was reading live. We'll be here for 15 more minutes to answer any questions. If you liked it, put what you like down in the comments as well. Again, like our posts, like the Facebook page, the Instagram, the YouTube. We're here for you. If you've got any other questions, feel free to reach out to PSP in Edmonton here. We're more than happy to help you out. Have a wonderful afternoon. Go enjoy some sunshine before it disappears and have a great week. Take care, guys.